Hey traders, welcome back to Quad S Trading. Today we're going to look over the trades of September the 29th. I am back from my holidays from Great Wolf Lodge, and the beauty of this strategy is that I was able to take trades each day that I was there while the kids were sleeping because I trade the pre-market. As soon as 9:30 hit, you set your stop loss and you let the trade do its thing and you cover it at the end of the day. And today is two perfect example on the 29th, and I'll show you exactly how this works. So let's have a look at our scanners here, VW scanner. Now I only trade the VW scanner, but we do have a pivot and resistance strategy that Sean live trades 3 to 4 times a week with our mastermind group. So let's have a look at STKH. So this one here was a little bit too early. I wake up at 6 o'clock. But as you can tell, when something pumps like this, you can, in a nice big wick, you could take an entry here. You could take an entry anywhere here if you trade the pre-market. And look, it comes right back down and boom. Nice, beautiful win if you have taken that trade. If you trade this early, a nice little 30%. POAI. Now these trades are killer trades. They are these crypto treasury trades. You just take them all. As soon as it's done pumping, cross it below the VWAP. It doesn't matter if it's green, yellow, or whatever the color is. As soon as it crosses below, you take this trade, and they are huge wins. Look at this, 60% at the end of the day. Let's have a look at another one, MSS, I think it was. Same thing as with this one here, right? Crypto Treasury. Now, this one did not pop on our VW scanner because it has no dilution, but it doesn't matter. Watch, from here all the way down to the end of the day, 72%. Crazy. So these crypto treasuries, it is just PRBS the pump, dilute. It does not stay up, and it's an amazing trades for the short sellers. And I'm going to add here a scanner for the crypto pump scanners. As soon as the news says, hey, you know what, we're doing a crypto offering, private placement offer, anything crypto related that is a pump and dump like this, we're going to have a scanner for it, and we're going to short the hell out of these stocks. All right, let's have a look at RDHL. This is a trade that I took today. So I actually was busy with the kids, so I missed this trade here. So technically speaking, you would have gotten here, and if you had a solid stop loss at our stop loss, we would have been stopped out. If you do a wick, like a green candle close above your stop, you would not have been stopped out here. Nonetheless, I entered the trade after the this one right here, which would be this green candle right here. Okay, and at the end of the day, I closed out like let's say 10 minutes before the end of the day. So I closed out up in and around the 15 area, but you got now to 13. This is a nice 20%. So if you were to do a full aggressive 10% of your account per trade, which is totally doable, this is 1.95% of your account growth. If you only play conservative, I'm right now because I'm very busy with the kids and with work. I'm only doing 5. That way, if I happen to make a mistake, it's not a big deal. It's still 1% account growth on this one trade. Next one we have is DWTX. DWTX. Same thing with this one here, right? Pump, pump, boom. There's your yellow on the second pump. Your entry is right here. And like I was saying with Great Wolf Lodge, once you enter, it comes down like this. Boom. At 9:30, I set my stop loss and I forget about it. So this one here, from here all the way down to right here, because I closed like 10 minutes before the end of the day, is 1.16. So on an aggressive is 1.67%. And if you were to do just a the 5%, you would end up with probably about like 0.8%. So this today was a 2% day. Let's have a quick look here, just at the rest of the other ones to show you around. OTLK. This one here was just too quick, right? Pump, pump, pump down. But even if you decide to take it, which it's not recommended because it's not green or yellow, you don't do it. But either way, it was a win. APLM. This one is very strange because it's pumping off of no volume whatsoever. So this has been pumping for the past 5-6 days, up 300%, and I'm pretty sure from the day it started to right here, it's under it's probably under 500,000 volume. I'll be honest with you, yeah, under 500,000 volume, which is crazy. So, anyways, none of volume. It's on an uptrend. We don't trade that one. DFLI. Let's have a look at this one here. Okay, so everything happened, but we don't have an entry for our VW strategy just because there's not enough profit target in between the close and the our EMA. We want to make sure that if if we're taking a trade, we want enough profit. Plus, this is under $1.15, no trade. BQ, this one here was interesting. I It didn't actually do a VW strategy because we don't trade afternoon, and it closed below at 150. But I took the trade anyways because it halted here, came down, halted again, came down. I figured, you know what, we might as well just play it, and it's a very minuscule win. Like 0.2% of your account growth, which is nothing. It's pretty much enough to cover all the locates for all of your trades today, which is still fine. NUAI, this one here, same thing. It didn't trigger any trades, but as you can tell, these patterns from here to this is here, from here to here, but no VW strategy here. There's just it doesn't look clean, right? PSTV, that one there, I think the price was too low. PSTV, yeah, up in the 80s, but once again, look, it almost always go to the EMA. APDN, this one here was very, very quick. This here was actually a crypto news, right? If you look here, so we have our scanners. If it's yellow like this, it's a placement. You just gotta make sure that says Treasury for Binance Treasury. When you see a blue circle, that means this happened today. So today we did a placement, pump up, and then it just tanked, right? So if you were able to catch this one anywhere in this area here, 30%. But I did not play this one. I was actually busy, and I don't trade afternoon. So, but a few of our people in our group did catch this one here. So overall, not a bad day. If we head over to the trade log, this is Sean. Sean played this one here. So he got in at 990, out at 740. Awesome trade. This one here for him, BO, he got in early. So this is a halt. So he got in nice and early, came back here, averaged up, and then he closed out at $12, and he break even, right? So break even is better than a loss. And this one here is CPLT. That's a trade from last week. That's one of his losses of last week. This one here was a high risk, and he did say in our Discord, high risk, size accordingly. 155 million market cap. We don't like trading anything under 100 million, right? So this was definitely a high risk, and well, he got caught on that one. And yeah, there you go. He broke, and then so he took some off here, and he took some off here. So closed BQ, made my way to some profit, made a few $100 at so the rest, right? So he sliced down here, and then he covered the rest right here. So either way, awesome wins and for today. And so like if you like what we do, the beauty of the VW strategy is that you can trade it while you're working. You literally do the pre-market, you get in after the 9:30, you set your stop loss, and you just let the trade do its thing. And if you're a full-time trader, that's where Sean comes in. He live trades 3 to 4 times a week, and he's crushing it. I think he's like 50 wins, 3 losses right now in the past couple months. So he's just doing amazing. So anyways, enough of that. If you like what you see, head over to Discord. It is in the description below, and we'll see you there.